time for baseball here on The Show. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on The Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on The Show, and it's coming up next. Mike Soroka gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the stretch. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for the Yankees. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Garrett Cole is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
The right fielder, Junior.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cole has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Cole's ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
First baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now here it comes. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Voigt, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuña's there for it. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
That is 7. The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Acuna is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Next for New York, Aaron Judge, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike. Two and 1. Here it is. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Three and 1. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way, and that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1 and 2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. One strike now from Cole. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and one the count now. Cole has his target. Here comes the pitch. Woo! And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. Gardner is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Ozuna. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Torres.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike now. Third inning, no score to this point. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now in the box, Austin Riley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting in, the shortstop, Dan Plesac.
Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Three and 0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in, Mike Soroka. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the stretch, bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 0-1, here's the pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Acuna is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Here's the 1-0. In there, 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's the 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the third baseline. Urshela stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's big Aaron Judge as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 down the first baseline. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Lifted in the air to center. Gardner is there. One away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now the pitch.
Down and full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cole with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he falls behind 0-2. Cole into the windup. Here's his offering. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Freeman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
All even now, 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Torres. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 offering. Hit back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Darno, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
come the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Hit hard to third, scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And that misses, 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Oscar.
Digging in, Austin Riley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here it is on 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. One strike now from Cole. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A 1-1 is taken for ball 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this is foul tipped, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run to World Series. No one can ever take that away from him.
So now to the plate, Mike Soroka. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1-2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Acuna digs in now. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more from Game 1 after this. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Digging in once again, Luke Voigt. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. And the pitch.
Cut.
Ball 1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Two and one. And the pitch.
Ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here it is on 3-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
The third baseman, Gio.
And that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not close. It's 2-0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Right side and right into the shift. Gloved by LeMahieu. And that's out number 1.
Now back, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's another 2-2.
Got to pick out.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 20. First base,
Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
2 out, nobody on. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Cole gets the sign. Here he comes on 2 and 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And now pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Chris Martin comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Miguel Andujar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Miguel Andujar.
And he takes ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Base is empty here with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. High and deep to right center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now batting, Brett Gardner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied.
Well, he took a big gamble here in a tie game, but the throw is a good one. He probably got excited about scoring the go-ahead run, but that excitement ends up costing them, and we're still tied.
Now at the plate, Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
number 57, Chad Green.
Digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 4.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. And he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Garno rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope, ball. 2-2 the count.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Dansby Swanson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one. Has a look. Now the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
First and second here with nobody out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Tommy Kingley is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Nick.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Bases loaded here, nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and two. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Canely, originally from New York State, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 Yankee error, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 4-2. Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep last time up.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
The 1-0 delivery. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Freddie Freeman.
And the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Now the 2-1 pitch.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. He's running.
He's going.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Stanton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis Yardo.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1.
0-1, here it comes.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. That missed. That's the ball. 2 balls.
Runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Braves strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. At the plate, Gio Urshela will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
1-1, here it is. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
For 1-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
One out, nobody on. Misses again, ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. He strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Mike Ford will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Changeup floats outside here for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0. There's a fastball that misses. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have started this World Series on the right foot. They're victorious here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Leave. Time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make us go rich, the clothes off.
I'm cool, yo. I'm starting to think no one told y'all. My diamonds and stones water. ITD like Coach Carter. Hey, tell my no soda. Girl with me want some products.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Braves win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Chris Martin earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone in Druid Park,